right, Austin Reaves, so you helped the Lakers secure a win here. One more regular season game to go. It's been just this kind of steady climb, right, since the trade deadline. MVP! MVP!
I missed free throws. Nah.
I know you're mad about the 2 missed free throws. Darvin Ham echoing what some Laker fans have been giving you. I won't ask you again about that yet, but just to kind of get back on that frame, Austin, of what has this build been like for you guys when you still have that one game left to go?
I mean, it's been great. I feel like, like you said, it's been an uphill battle, but, we've come together and really, all, pitched into one goal, and that's to win every game we go play. Obviously, it's not going to happen, but, if you have that mindset, then you'll win a lot of them, especially with the talent that we have. So one more to go. Hopefully we get it and move on to the playoffs.
It wasn't the best start for the team defensively in the first half, Austin. You were one of the players that kind of kept things close and then helped lead the eventual push here in the second half as D'Lo walks by. How just solidified are you feeling right now in this position, even thinking about earlier this season?
No, I feel great, and obviously it's a testament to the team. And just me playing basketball, the game I love. That's all it comes down to. I'm having fun playing the game, and everybody's supporting it.
All right, last one for you. I know that you're not thinking about all of the different permutations. Still, a lot of things could happen on Sunday. If you win, though, you at least control staying in Los Angeles, whether for a home game in the 7 or at worst the 8 game if the Clippers. You can still get the 6, though, if a couple teams lose. So, how do you think about all that, and how do you focus still on Utah?
We can't really control what everybody else does. We just got to go and do what we want to do, and that's just win when we play Utah on Sunday. So that's really it. Obviously, we'd like to get to the 6th spot, but, at the end of the day, if we just get an opportunity to go play, and, I think we got the talent to make a run.
All right, thanks for the time, man.
Thanks, my man.
Southern California Honda dealers. I'm Alec Clifton, joined by the Hall of Famer Big Game James Worthy, the 7-time champ Big Shot Robert Horry. Lakers get back in the win column with a 121-107 win over the Suns. Still awaiting their fate for the postseason, whether it's a 6 seed or a 7 seed with one game to go, as the Warriors also won tonight. But I think the biggest thing here is, as Billy Mack and Stu Lance just mentioned at the end of the broadcast, sometimes a win is a win. A night where your stars aren't very efficient, but your others pull through. Most importantly, though, the Lakers escaped with the 2 most important things: a win and health. Big game.
Absolutely, Allie. Given the fact that it just seems kind of weird, the 2 more games left in the season, 2 or 3 games left. Teams sitting down their starters, not playing. They almost seem kind of meaningless, and I guess they are to those teams. But to the Lakers, who needs a win, needs wins, and they need the fate of other teams to kind of get where they want to get to. It seems like a weird scenario for the Lakers. Historically, we just aren't in this situation, but here we are, and the win we needed to get, we got it. It was an ugly start. Lakers did shoot well from the 3, but it was just an ugly start and just kind of mushy. And until Beasley came in and started hitting some threes and Reeves. But, yeah, we got the win. So it's fabulous, Rob.
The thing about this game is, sometimes you don't have that motivation because they're sitting there stars, and all of a sudden you say, okay, this should be a cakewalk. There's a reason these guys are in the NBA, because everybody can play this game. And now his team comes out and then they punch you in the mouth like, oh, we got to wake up. And by that time, the team has their momentum. And now you got to fight hard. This shouldn't have been a game that had to fight this hard to win. Games like this, we say, okay, our rest period is going to be the 4th period, because we're going to beat the brakes off of them and get to the 4th quarter where we all can rest and let these guys who don't get a lot of minutes play. And it's just like, it just bothers me that a lot of these Lakers games, when they should be beating teams that they should beat, they don't get that chance to load manage in the 4th quarter. It's like mentally they say, okay, we're the Lakers, we LeBron James, we AD, we're D. Russell, you lay down. But teams have pride when they come to playing the Lakers. They want to beat the Lakers. So you got to come out and beat the brakes off them and let them know that this is our house and jump on them early, but they just don't have that right now.
No wonder, Rob, if you're LeBron with such a great career and, AD, and, KD comes to town, CP3 comes to town, Booker comes to town, and they're sitting over there watching you play.
In their street clothes.
It's embarrassing, but you're right, Rob. Even so, even because they weren't playing, they should have beat the bricks off of them. And you're right. They could have got the rest, but now they had to play until the end. So they're going to be a little bit more fatigued. We'll see.
Someone who is not fatigued. Let's go back downtown. Austin Reeves is standing by.
Utah trying to get up. So yeah, it's been scrappy, and they've had they've had an uphill battle, but they're kind of in a place where they can't idle. They still gotta finish the race.
Yeah, and think about it, is all these games are preparing them for whatever it may be, because you got to think about it, this team hasn't been together that long, so these games have been like playoff games. So when the playoffs do start, they ready for the moment. And plus, in the playoffs, you got the extra adrenaline, you got the extra excitement. So that should push them over the top a little bit more. So I'm happy that they've had these challenges, because there's a bigger challenge ahead.
As we get you prepared for tonight. So for once, we start with someone else's injury report. Check out their opponent, the Phoenix Suns. They are sitting pretty much everyone tonight, coming off a close one last night at home, of course, to the Denver Nuggets. But no DeAndre Ayton, Devin Booker, KD, Chris Paul, TJ Warren, all out, which is where it takes us next, the standings, because they continue to come down and will come down to the final day of the season on Sunday. Right now, the Lakers sit in 7th, Warriors ahead of them in 6th. Right behind the Lakers is the Pelicans, who have the same record, but Lakers hold the tiebreaker. T-Wolves below them, followed by the Thunder in the final play-in spot. But I think we can all agree, with or without the Suns' big three, guys, you have to handle business. You have an opportunity to lock in at least the 7th if you win out. Possibly get the 6th if the Warriors lose one of their next 2, which they are about to tip off in 25 minutes against the Kings. But win out should be your goal.
Absolutely. I mean, kind of being given a little bit of not a gift, but somewhat of a head start, if you will, by having all these players out. But, we've seen teams that have been resting their starters. Portland, playing well without their starters. A lot of teams have. So, yeah, the Lakers have to take care of business. This is the scenario they didn't want to find themselves in, where they have to depend on somebody else. But as Rob stated, it's only gonna make them better and push them to another place. So this is where they are, and they know what they have to do. They got to get these games.
The thing about these last couple of games is, guys like Phoenix don't worry about it. Guys like Sacramento, but it's very vital for the Lakers. But for me, what's disappointing is that you have a superstar like KD. He's hurt. You got a superstar like LeBron who play the same position. We haven't seen these dudes battle one another for a long time. Think about that. That's since 2018, since these two guys, the two big dogs in the league, have played each other. And for me, as a basketball lover of the game, I want to see this matchup.
Even though tonight is certainly
I don't care. I love basketball. I want to see the good matchup. That's what we pay the big bucks for. Put them on the court, man.
As a player, he says, Shaq, you and Kobe, sit down. I feel you. This is the first time they would match up.
Yeah. Since 2018.
Not going to happen, Rob.
No. I love basketball. I want to see that matchups.
I do too, but it can wait. And also, as we're talking about it, we're talking about the Lakers needing to win out. But let's not put it past the Kings being able to win tonight, because the Warriors, what are they? On the road.
They're not good.
You never know, despite who's not playing for the Kings. Just 2 games left in the regular season, and Mike Trudell has been with the team the whole way. He joins us live from